Alright, hello and welcome. Continuing with the Wolf Wrangler I started yesterday. Just got done to finish forging and getting back up to where my saplings are stored up at Mountaineers. Probably stop along the way to do some birch, arrow crafting, depending on what the weather's like and all that. 3.5 days, the maple sapling won't be ready for another roughly 3 days. So not in a super rush to get up there, but you know, gonna head that way. And trying to get prepared. Good morning, Games and Cookies. You must be up super early. Hope your day's going well. Hope it's a light work day for you. Because if it's a light work day, that means we get to watch you stream. But I had just packed up here. Yeah. 4:40 a.m. only. I mean, it's not an unusual time for me to be on, but that's early. Damn it. Let's see if we can get by this wolf. Oh, okay. I thought you got up. I knew you got up early. I didn't know it was that early, though. It's the miracle of coffee, I guess. Hey, Jen. What's up? Thank you for the raid. I know you were doing episode 3, so this is quite a... This might be jarring for everybody coming in with you. Oh, well, maybe not for you. Maybe not for you, Waba. Hey, Tina Bug. Grab a bunch of these. Yeah. Yeah, I'm like you, Wab. I can go from watching a Wintermute to anything. ELD related. Thank you. Yeah, doing okay. Just started. I stopped. I got done forging and I made it back to the camp office. So I'm kind of retreating back towards the dam. Need to get back to where my maples are, which is Mountaineer's hut. That's going to be the bow crafting, but I should be able to stop and make some arrows along the way. I still have about 2.5 to 3 days to make it up to Mountaineers. So I might do a little looting. Might harvest this deer. Yeah, I think I might harvest this deer. Let's see how beefy he is. Thanks, Shen. Gonna raid and fade. That's cool. Yeah, go get rest. I'll take care of them. I'll at least entertain them. I don't know if they'll be impressed with my play skill. I might get eaten. That's always fun. Let's do a half and another half here. Yep, you have a good night. Let's grab these. This is going to be overkill on the birch, but might as well pick them up. I can always leave them. They definitely don't do no good to me just standing out here in the field. So I might as well grab them, put them down somewhere, maybe spread them around. I need like an extra couple arrows. That might save the day. More minutes here. Grab these 2 cuts. Relatively short walk, and I'm warm, so I don't mind being a little bit slow here. Alright, he can enjoy his little snack. Yeah, that's a tiny one. That one I'll leave as a feather generator. Hey, bedroll. Nice. Stupid rolling torch. Cost me a match. Not that matches really matter for much in this. Usually have to conserve them in Interloper, but this is a short challenge, so I can be pretty wasteful. I might get lucky here. If I can get this wolf to kill that deer, that'll be a really good food source for this area. spooked him. Yeah, this is worth it. If I can just get him close enough. That looks like a good one. That looks like a good one. Yep. Alright, so that is... yeah, that's going to be good. I'm going to let him sit here and freeze up. I'm going to probably come out for him another time here. It depends how much time, how long am I going to stay. But I might see him again. And at least drop off my stuff inside the dam, lighten the load a bit, and give him time to freeze up. I'll either harvest him and just drop the meat right there, or take it with me somewhere. Let's see what the situation is in here. I know I'm going to have way more birch than I'm going to need for this entire run, but at least if I have extra, I can carry them around and, you know, leave them various places so that I can always return and craft if needed. Alright, there's the 2 guts. This is going to be bow number 3. Let's drop these. 74%. So these have exactly one more day on them. These I need to make sure I do not forget, so I'm going to grab it right now. Alright, got a pretty good bedroll there. That lantern's on its last legs. Clothing sucks. Right, yeah, I think actually I'm gonna keep rolling. Yeah, since it's warm, I'll go carve up this guy. Maybe cook a couple. He's not going to get to freeze, so it'll take. I'll have to use the knife, but that's fine. unfortunate, the wind picking up right at this moment. What the heck made him spooked? Is it turning Aurora? No idea what that's about. But yeah, I won't be able to get this guy. Okay, yeah, that's a sign. I don't know what is spooking him back and forth like this, but that's not a safe situation. So I'm gonna just go ahead and might as well get a little restful sleep. This guy will be frozen by tomorrow. I think that's probably the best. If the wind had picked up, I would have been warm enough to carve him out, but not now. And not with that wolf running right through him. I do not know what that is about. He might be just still scared from when I spooked him away from the kill. He's just kind of stuck in that pattern. Yeah. Game bugs are deadlier than wolves. Alright, I do have improved rest already, so I can just... how long to sleep, though? Do 10. Get a full rest, full healing. It's probably the last time I'll be able to do that. Much better weather. Hopefully he's not freaking buggy still. Let's hope he's gone. There's another deer right out there. Oh no. It's probably gonna be one of the last true, unless I get attacked and need to recover health. I'm full health, so I'm not gonna need any 10-hour rests anymore. The rest I'll get are basically 1 hour at a time. That's where the bedroll really comes in. It's 1 hour. Yeah, he's just stuck in a pattern here. I have a plan. I'm going to put a fire right in his path.
Looks like it worked.
Alright, this is some science. Let's see what happens when he tries to run into the fire. No, he just goes around it. Sylvia's here for...
Science!
a possessed dog that is keeps running back and forth by this dead deer. Take 2 half pieces first. I don't know what this dog's gonna do. I think it sounds like he isn't coming back, so maybe I broke him out of his pattern.
And that, as much as anything else, led to my drinking problem.
No kidding. Figuring stuff like that out in this game is, it will drive you to drink. How's your run? Thanks for the raid, Sylvius. How was your run going? Right, 45 minutes. Let's see if I can get to him. 50 minutes, that's fine. All this. Put this somewhere more visible. Okay, 383 now, just second forge day. Nice. Wrangler is, as far as I know, on track. I don't think I've messed up anything. You didn't kill that other deer, did you? No, you didn't. Okay. Forging is done, and I'm heading back up to where my maples are. Spawned in Black Rock on this one, and left maples at Mountaineer's hut. Came all the way down here to forge. Let's eat these half pieces. I want to leave these uncooked ones here. I'll take the cooked one with me. There we go. That's close. I'm gonna leave in this, this is probably gonna be the third bow if necessary, which it probably is gonna be necessary. I'm gonna take all the those are all 15. Take that. I had to ask her the same thing. It felt like she was up really early. She's just an early riser, I guess. So basically the goal is to get back to my bow mats in time to craft the bow, like basically as soon as it's ready. And any time before that, if I'm early, is meant to craft arrows so that they're ready before. Let's get torch ready. Alright, thanks, Sylvius. Have a good night. The deer carcass up there. There's one there too. Yeah, I think I'll leave him. That wolf, I just want to get back. There's plenty more feathers on the way. It's hard to pass up a calm day like this. Now that I've said something. It would be really nice if it got all its blizzards out of its system while I'm crafting arrows, but you know, it's going to be the exact opposite. It's going to be a beautiful day while I'm crafting arrows, and as soon as the last one's done and I'm packed and ready to go, you know, it's going to be crap. I did say that. I hate this a nice day. It's exactly for that reason, because if it's nice now, you know, at a time where I want it to be bad weather, it means it's going to be bad weather at a time where I want it to be nice. That's just so yeah. Both scenarios are bad. Alrighty, I should really keep an eye out for more coal. I'll light this. And never mind. Lantern is bugged, so screw it. I don't know if anybody else ever gets that. where you light the lantern and it just kind of doesn't illuminate. In order to fix it, I usually have to exit the game and come back in. But it's just not worth it. I'm not seeing any coal lying around. Yeah, see it. Oh, there's some coal. All right. It's like the only way I can get it to work properly. See this? It just doesn't illuminate. I mean, in fairness, I'm pretty loaded with coal right now. Sorry if this is dark on the stream, but I can make my way through it. Alright, I'm actually going to eat as much of this as I can, leave the rest. That way I'm carrying no stink through here. Marco, stay up with us. I'm kidding, you know. Go get your rest.
At the same time, we were facing destruction. This small miracle is taking place.
You feather bros. No, thank you for the follow. Lord Swank, hello. I don't need to go to Signal Hill, I've already been there, so just going straight to the farm. Yeah, good to have you in. It's your first time in here, you get the Frosty Tools treatment. He says what he says. I can't control Frosty Tools. We were talking about how is it sleep deprived people watch TLD or TLD makes you sleep deprived? Yeah, I'm wondering that too. I've always been a late person, and I don't know. I think TLD just kind of appeals. All right, fog. That's fine. You know, fog. I'd rather you be a blizzard, but that's fine. Marco. ASMR TLD. I mean, I've heard that a lot. That was not something I expected to get out of streaming.
At the same time, we were facing destruction. This small miracle was
I mean, I guess it's cool to be known for something.
welcome aboard.
Thanks for the follow. Alright, what do we got here? What do we got here? We got any cured. Oh, look at that. 2% cured. Almost perfect. Almost perfectly on time. What can I do for, like, an hour? Alright. Should have 20 tons of water here. Yep. I guess I could sleep for an hour? Look at this, guys. I have spare underwear in this run. Now, I haven't even been to HRV. There's another pair there too. Spare undies. This is not a Caradine stream. All right, come on, repairs. Come on, don't be a jerk. Okay, maybe I needed 2 hours before these were ready. Okay, maybe I needed a little more. Let's go collect some cloth. I'm not going to get many, not going to get many arrows crafted, unfortunately. But I can take these over to the barn, make a fire. Yeah, I can't craft them here unless there's an aurora, but it's probably not going to happen. Let me take these two. Right. Yeah, let's go to the barn. At least there I can stay up kind of all night. Yeah, you can get over to it. You can either like essentially walk over the body, or just stay really close to the edge right when you get to the top. And yeah, I need to line up this fog. Or yeah, just stay right at the edge and just kind of inch forward, and you'll be able to slide over and grab it. Or it is transparent now. Oh no. Did I overshoot it? I overshot it. Where am I? This isn't right. Isn't right. Overshot it to the left, I think. But I'm not seeing any of the barn structures or anything out here. I'll just walk over towards where the road is. Okay, there's... Is that the front gate? I think that's the front gate. So it should be here somewhere. I really messed that that targeting. Yeah. Yeah, I went like way left. I don't know. I must have flinched or something. Moved the mouse a little bit.
Come on. Come on. All right.
Alright, let me go get this workbench. I don't want to leave it upstairs. I want it down here. I think I might go check the birch forest. It's warm out there, and finally I got some visibility, so I think I'm gonna go check the birch forest. Top up on birch. I don't have pies, so it's one of my best tools. And then I'll basically craft arrows throughout the night. Yeah, sleep is meaningless. Birch tea counteracts the damage that you take from fatigue, and actually then some. Like it you can, drink like one birch tea for every 4 hours you stay awake, and it'll basically maintain, or be 5 hours awake. Oh wait, how many is it? It's 5% over 2 hours, I think, is a birch tea. So 5 hours of being awake. Pop one birch tea. But yeah, I'm not going to get a better opportunity to check this. The weather's going to do what the weather's going to do. This might not have been respawned very much. But I'll check it all. Need every bit that I can find. Be able to get some feathers from the dead guys. This is a win-win-win trip. The only party pooper is going to be the bear. Yeah, 5%, yep. And lack of sleep is roughly 1%. I think there's a little rounding error to that, but it's roughly not 1% per hour. Yeah, the thing with sleep is it's mostly valuable when you need to recover a lot of health, right? Like I wouldn't want to do a long sleep just to recover my fatigue bar. I'd want to be recovering the fatigue bar and healing at the same time. See? Frickin' bear. Always ruining my party. Alright, I will grab these rabbits on the way out. Let's try to stay ahead of him, let him pass. Jerk. The only time I would really need I would also need to recover fatigue bar to get back up the rope to Timberwolf Mountain. So, you know, I'll probably do some, you know, something risky, something that costs me some health points, you know, like walking in the snow or in the blizzard or something like that, just to, you know, trade health for time and then be able to sleep and recover that health and my fatigue bar at the same time so that I can get up the rope. Other option could be using stim. I actually cannot remember if I've grabbed the stim out of the, that drawer wasn't looted, so I probably actually haven't looted the barn completely. I probably don't have the stim. So I'll make sure to grab that, obviously, before I leave.
Getting kind of thirsty.
I could just let my fatigue deal damage to me. Save the birch bark for the actual hunt. Let fatigue do damage to me and then recover it with a long sleep so that I have enough to get up the rope. Certainly another way to do it. What the hell? Collecting these only takes a few seconds, and dropping them only takes a few seconds. I might as well just leave them in the barn. I may never come back for them, but at least I know that they're there. Just like in the dam, I've got, you know, spares everywhere. It's not like I made a special trip over here to get them, so no time lost really. Third bunny. Lucky stone hasn't missed yet, so I need to make sure I don't lose it.
Might have to drop some gear. I need to lay down.
Fourth bunny over here by the trees. Oh yeah, I'm sure the bear is definitely following me. Every wolf in this field is coming for me. It's on, yeah. Oh, that wolf stole my rabbit. That's fine. He'll pay for that later. Sadly, my stink probably led him over to it.
Wonder if I can drop any of this gear. Come on. That's done.
Let me do some time calculations here. See what we got. So I'm at roughly 115 hours. If I spend a whole day here crafting arrows, cooking, the birch tea, all of that, I should be fine and be able to get back in time for the maple. So that's what I'm gonna do. I know it's not rosehip pies and all, but this is what I got.
I could use a drink.
There's the stem. Oops. Make sure I fully looted this place. Look for any wood to burn or anything. Might be able to save a little bit of my coal rather than burning it all here. Oh, another stay on target. If only I had time to read. I do actually like the stay on target books. You usually find like a straight hour here and there. It's only a 5-hour book, so. Dog food. See another primer here. Grab it before I forget. Hey Molly. Thanks for stopping in. Have a good night. Alright. Yeah, I'm not going to spend any time breaking crates. I'll just use coal. It's not worth it.
I'm too tired to think straight. I'd eat snow if the hypothermia wouldn't kill me. too much stuff to carry.
Oh, that was a mistake. Dang it. Wasn't watching the daylight. Shit. Alright, I just wasted a bunch of coal. Alright, let's actually turn this into a cooking session since I have the fire going. It's all done.
Surrounded by snow, with nothing to drink. Feels like a lot of gear.
Might be a little too much water. Yep, I think I made it all. Alright, well, I'm just short some feathers, but that is done. How many did I end up with? 16? I think that's pretty good. Alright, Plan is to walk if the weather's good right now. I'll try to lighten my load as much as possible. But I want to try to get up to the prepper cache at least. I'll sleep there. I mean, I'll sleep anywhere. If the weather's bad right now, I'll sleep, obviously. I gotta leave one of those. I can afford one, not the other, though. That I'll leave. Leave some emergency coal here. Alright, it's good. I'm under 30 at least. So I'll be slow, but not like painstakingly slow. See what the weather's like. Alright, good weather. Probably somewhere in between there for the first bow. It really depends on any misses. I forgot something important at the farm. Yeah, I gotta head to the farm. Speaking of bows. I'm fine leaving materials for a third bow someplace, because I'll very likely go by their site at some point during the first two bows, but I do want that third bow as an emergency. I usually use it anyway, so just because my accuracy is what it is, I end up using that bow. But the second bow materials I want to keep with me at all times. Because that I'll need to, you know, I don't know where I'm going to be when I need to craft that. I can't leave it. Can't leave it far away. I know, right? Can't I just, like, do, like, the bear spear in Wintermute? Just hold them out in front of me? also, knowing that I need a long sleep to get up the rope, depending on how close these bow mats are, I might actually just stay here and craft it here. If it's like 12 hours from being ready. Yeah, it is. Yeah, these guts are ready. That maple is very nearly ready. These are gonna be ready. These are even more arrows, more arrow shafts. That's great. Yeah. It probably makes more sense for me to just to sleep here. The sapling up at Mountaineers is going to be ready at hour 149. And I'm basically right there. 8 plus 19, 137. So I'm 12 hours away from that one being ready. Counting the time that I would need for sleep and to walk there, I'd be basically walking into it being cured. This one is just about the same situation. %. Hang on, I'm doing math here. Doing math. This one is 15 hours. Let's call it 15. 15 hours from being ready. So counting some reading after I sleep. I do 10 hours. I can read this for 5 hours. Food. Situation sucks. Let me go see if there's bunnies. Sadly, I didn't have the carcass here. Actually, you know what? I know where I can kill 2 birds with 1 stone. I'll go up to 3 strikes. That should have 2 deers. There'll be a few extra feathers there. There'll be meat on those deers. Let's not do it right now, though. I'm gonna sleep for a few hours here. Alright, let me bring my bed downstairs. The other good thing is that sleeping is a really excellent way to conserve calories. The lowest calorie activity you can do. Bow should be just cured in time for me to craft it during the day also.
Can't feel my hands.
So just by the raw numbers, I might have my bow, you know, a couple hours later than I would have normally if I'd been able to get up to the Timberwolf Mountain. But I think I'm going to be in a much better position. I'm going to have a full belly because there's at least 3 carcasses. There's going to be one over there also. I'm going to have more feathers, more arrows.
Die if I don't warm up soon.
Plus, I'm going to be starting in this place. You know, this great wolf hunting ground, Pleasant Valley. Even more birch here. We can. Needed that to fill my lantern. Another good reason to come here. Ooh, I can't use that. It's not much in there. A book on how to start fires.
Come on, come on. Fire's life out here. felt so cold in my life. So cold. Just want to lay down for a bit.
Maybe time for a repair. Right, if I get there too early for the bow, I can make more arrows. And I've got a lantern now full of fuel, just in case I need to craft into the night. I think pretty good position.
I'm not sure I can carry much more.
Yeah, I can't carry those. also quite possible this might be the first time I've made my full batch of arrows prior to starting the hunt. If I can get back and do it. What do I have left? 4? So that's 3 hours. That might even make the difference between me needing a third bow or not. Because you get the skill up, you know, for every arrow you make. And your bows start taking less damage when you hit level 4. So the sooner I can reach that before, you know, the sooner I can reach that using basically free points that don't damage the first bow, that means everything will just last longer. That'll save me a bunch of time. At least 6.5 hours. Where are your feathers? That it? Just one? Cheap.
I'm gonna have to leave something behind.
9%. How's that for timing? Yeah, I'm just gonna craft it all. Let's get the bow first.
I'm gonna need to rest soon.
Alright, that's all 20 arrows and a bow crafted. Let me check my timestamp here. Make sure I saved. 6 days, 17 hours. Honestly, pretty good. Like I said, it's a few hours longer than I would have had if I'd gone up to Timberwolf Mountain, but I think I made it back by being able to craft arrows and get food. So that's really good start. Let's get back in here. Do a little bit of early hunting here. I'm going to make this a fairly short stream. We'll see what the weather's like. Clear night, fairly warm. Let's go kill some wolves. I'm going to leave this here. Yeah, my second bow is going to be the one in Timberwolf Mountain. We're going to commit to that. That's where the guts are. Yeah, let's go. Let's go announce our presence. There's like a lot of them here. Let's, I'm gonna try to separate them apart. So they can kind of chain aggro if they're too close. Yeah, this is what I'm talking about. They just flip-flop aggro. They just cheese to get rid of one or two of these. What's the fourth one? Gotta warm up. I gotta ditch a little bit of inventory here. Wanted to get those because I knew they were out here. A little bit better. I don't think I can really get rid of much more.
Need to find some place to escape this cold.
At the same time, we were facing destruction. This small miracle was taking place. Come aboard.
Thanks for the follow.
So cold.
Got some interest out here.
Feels like something is sapping my energy.
Ooh. Trick shots. That was scary. Alright, gotta get inside, warm up. Sleep a couple hours in the car here to warm up. I think I'm actually going to take this as a save to end the stream for now. I'm going to be back in a few hours, but I got some stuff I need to do, and I've more than accomplished what I wanted to do for this one. Really just wanted to get all the crafting done. So I will end that there for now. Let's see, how many wolves did I actually get? We're on 7 wolves killed. And it's not even probably the end of day 6. Yep. So good start. Yeah, thank you, Gull. I know it was a short one, but like I said, I'll be back in a few hours, and we'll send it over to somebody else that you'll enjoy, I'm sure. Molly Murder, she was just in here. She's doing bunny wrangling. See what that's all about. Let's go over to Citizen Cannon. He's a good one to watch. I think he's on Stalker, but like I said, he's a fun one to watch. So let me do a little shout out for him. And obviously you're free to follow the raid or find your own destination. But that's who we're going to head on over to. Thanks, and I will see you all soon.